Hello, welcome back to EA Mathematics. My name is Victor, and today we're going to be looking at ratios and rates. They are very similar concepts, but there's one very crucial difference: units. So let us start with ratios. Now, I want you to understand that ratio. Okay, let me just write that out. Ratio. I don't have the best handwriting ever, but I want you to think of same units. Same units. They are comparing the same units. Okay? They are comparing parts of the same units. So a ratio compares two or more quantities that are measured in the exact same unit. You can think of mixing 15 boys, 20 girls in one classroom, or you can think of like mixing cordial and water. Okay? So I have this example right here, 15 boys and 20 girls. We'll use this ratio using a column. So 15 colon 20. This is how we'll write it. So just like fractions, ratios should always be simplified. We will find the highest common factor for these two numbers. Now, what number divides evenly into both 15 and 20? We have to look, and after a little bit of notes, and if you remember your multiplications, you will find that this answer will be 5. And so, because you want to keep both sides balanced, of course, here in a habit, you divide 15 by 5. Let's divide 15 by 5. We will have 3. And what if we divide 20 by 5 as well? Let's do that, and we will have 4. So the simplified ratio of this one in particular, 15 by colon 20, will be 3 colon 4. This is a ratio. So it means that for every 3 boys, there are 4 girls. Notice that I did not say 3 boys to 4 girls in the final ratio, because the units are the same. So we draw them. So I repeat, the simplified ratio is 3 to 4. For every 3 boys, there are 4 girls. Okay, so that's for ratio. I'll write the ratio down here, simplified one. So for everyone to see, 3 to 4 down here. So I have more space to write my rates. So let me just move it back here. So let's go into rate. Now rate means different, and I'll write the diff here in term shortened. Different units. Ratio are same units. Rate are different units. A rate compares two quantities that are measured in completely different units. So let's say, for example, 240 kilometers in 3 hours. Now, driving 240 kilometers in 3 hours, they do not cancel it out. So we'll write it in this particular manner. So instead of a colon, we write like this. So when we write a rate, this is hour, sorry. When we write a rate, we must include the units. We usually want to find what is the unit rate, which means that how much for 1 hour, how much for 1 minute, how much for 1 second. So an example of this could be around, like, let's say $26 per hour. That's like the hourly rate. So very real example here to illustrate this. And you want this to only be 1 hour or so. So because we also want to simplify this, we divide the first amount by the second amount. So 240 divided by 3 is going to be 80. Now our unit rate would be 80 kilometers an hour. The slash will means per, which means for every 1 hour, this guy drives 80 kilometers or so. We can go for another example. That's also fine as well. So I'll just put it here. So let us go for another example. Let's say we want $12, and then we have 5 kilograms. We want to find like what's the rate of this, right? So we want dollars per kilogram. We want to divide from the left to the right here. So we do dollars on top, kilograms on the bottom. 12 divided by 5. So 5 kilograms here. Something like this. So we need to find the number, of course. And so what we'll receive is, using our calculator, this will give us 2.4. Sorry, this is my habit of writing in a car. Should be like this. There you go. That's our dollar, and this is our kilogram. So this just means, or you can do this with a calculator, or you can double it and divide it by 10. That will also be very easy. Get 2.4. In money, this is $2.40. So the rate is going to be $2.40 per, with a slash, kilogram. No 5 kilograms here, only 1 kilogram. Okay. So in our habits, let's look into here. We want to keep both sides balanced when simplifying. In rates, units matter. Always write them down because they tell you exactly what you're trying to calculate. Okay. And yeah, that's basically it for the ratios and rates. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll jump into some algebra. Thanks for watching.